All right, after a quick pit stop, we picked up Angel. We took the pre. We're about maybe 20 minutes away. We are going to be hopefully doing Smith machine squats today. If we get lucky, if it's not too busy. Last time we were doing chest, we got unlucky and we're farmers walking our weights. Hi, Angel. We're farmers walking the weights all across the other side of the of the weight stack and everything. So man, it was already getting us pretty tired before we even started the actual set. But we still went just as hard. It was pretty good. So hopefully today it's not too crazy busy. It was raining quite a bit earlier today, like super super bad this morning. I was waking up and it was just like it was making so much noise. So maybe that stops some people. I know for sure this past week it's been a little bit slower, and then it's just on some random days it picks up a little bit, but it's been mostly steady. I would say it hasn't been too packed like other times. And I almost want to say that has to do with the weather, because most people don't want to work out if it's like hella cold outside. So I understand, but it shouldn't stop us. It shouldn't stop us. It shouldn't stop you. We still need to be as consistent as possible. Consistency is super important, mostly when it comes to this. So we got to show up every single day and give it as much as we can. Obviously, not every single day is gonna be a day where we can give it 100%, but try to at least give it 75 and up. You know, you still want to go kind of hard. You don't have. I'm not saying you have to go 100% every single time. Yeah, it's great, if you can do that and everything. But people have things going on sometimes. Either they're hella busy or they don't have enough time at the gym or whatever it might be. There's gonna be those days where things feel a little bit off, and you just sometimes just kind of have to go roll with the punches a little bit. Just take those days as they come. But not every day is gonna be a super crazy lifting day. But we can try to make it that way. I know me and Angel sometimes we're like our chest days don't go that well, but we're still trying to go to failure. We're still trying to push and everything. Try to make the best out of it. So yeah, man, we actually we're into the gym actually pretty fast. So we're probably gonna warm up a little bit. Hopefully, we find some pretty close parking. I forget to bring my wallet to the gym so we can pay for parking, so we can be a little bit closer to the entrance because it's raining so much. But I completely forgot it on the way out. So now we're gonna have to walk, and hopefully maybe we find a parking spot that's pretty close by where we don't have to walk too far. I'm hoping for that, but if not, we're just gonna have to be super super careful. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna do maybe 2-3 sets of Smith machine squats. Move on to some leg press, some good old leg extensions, a little bit of adductors, a little bit of calves, good old reliable. And then we're gonna go over to see what's open for biceps. Hopefully, it's. I'm hoping that maybe we can do. I don't know. Actually, I I've been kind of liking the single arm work recently, just because I've been really wanting to focus on just trying to improve my left arm as I progress as I kind of just continue on this bodybuilding journey and everything. I want to for sure build my left arm so it can match a little bit more with my right. So that's gonna be something that I've been really focusing on, is single body work, like movements, either for triceps or whatever it might be. I think it's just pretty good to incorporate them here and there, just to make sure you even out some of those little imbalances. But over time, you also have to take into account, we're some of the biggest critics of ourselves. So sometimes if you see some type of imbalance or something like that, um, it might. Give me 1 second. No parking. School on school days. What's today? Yeah. So I can park from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So if we can't park here, we're gonna have to go a little bit more down. But yeah, So you know, when we notice muscle imbalances, most of the time we're the ones kind of noticing it more than other people. So if you see some muscle imbalances, you can just kind of work on it as you progress, but don't beat yourself up over it. Just because over time it does develop. You know, it's not gonna be just like you're gonna look like super crazy or anything like that. But we're about to get to the gym. We're finding parking now. Let's go ahead and switch over now to our first workout. Let's go ahead and let's do our first set, which is gonna be 245s and a 10 on each side. I'm gonna try to get at least a solid 5 to 6, and I think I'm gonna move down after it and see how many I get. But we're gonna try to go as hard as we can on this one. Nice. We got 5. I think on this next one, I'm gonna end up dropping a little bit just to make sure I get at least a solid 7 to 8. But we'll see. All right, let's do it. Oh my God. God. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I don't know where he gets all this fucking energy from. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do our last one. We ended up just doing 2 plates just to make sure we get at least a solid 7 to 8 on this one. Just because today, man, the second leg day feels it feels pretty heavy. So we're just gonna try to go as hard as we can on this, and then switch over to some top of leg press. We'll see what's open. Just spot me, just in case. Just spot me. Okay. Okay. Before I fail on the next one, or maybe the second one, I'm gonna take a quick pause and hit this for maybe 3 more after I get a little bit more energy back. A 3 more. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's do a second exercise. We're gonna do this leg press machine. It's probably like our favorite, honestly. Feels pretty good. And then I'm thinking we're gonna move on to some leg extensions afterwards. I'm thinking we're gonna just take here for 2 sets and then maybe sit over there for like 2 sets too. So probably gonna do like 7 sets in total. Come on. Let's go ahead and let's do this last leg press, and then we're gonna move on to some leg extensions. We went down a little bit, so we're doing now, instead of 4 plates on each side, we're doing 3 plates and 30. I'll just use the knee sleeves for this one, and that's it. Come on. Do you know how many I'm at now? Do you know how many I'm at? Okay. I either did 7, 8, or 6. One of those, but I for sure did more than 5. We're just gonna have to count it back. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's do our last one. We already did like 2 sets of adductors. We're gonna finish this off. Maybe do I'm thinking how many maybe 2 sets. That's what I'm thinking. Six, 7, 8. Okay, let's go ahead and let's finish this last one, and then we're gonna move on to some biceps. Hopefully by next week, the cable machine in front of me gets fixed. It's been out for maybe like a month, so it's under repair. So right now, so maybe they for sure already know about it. So maybe in the next week or 2, it'll get fixed, and then we'll go back to doing some behind the body curls. So I'm pretty excited about that. Let's go ahead and hit this for maybe
6 to 10. We're gonna try to go with that. Hopefully I get it. We're probably gonna stick to, I'm thinking the same way because on the last one it felt okay. We're doing adductors kind of in between sets, and that felt pretty good. We did 3 already. That's probably where we're gonna stop at, and then we're gonna do after this set some calves, and then move on to some biceps. All right, let's see how this one goes. Six. Nice. Okay, so let's finish some calves, and we're gonna move on to some biceps. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's do our first set. Biceps, we're gonna do this isolation machine just because it's all the other benches are taking, so might as well do this. We're gonna do one hand at a time, and then probably switch over to some preacher girls. We'll see what's open. We're gonna start off with our left, and then we're gonna match our left with our right. Okay, let's go ahead and do the second set. I'm thinking we're gonna take the same weight. Start off with our left, match that with our right. Okay, let's go ahead and do our last one, and then we're gonna run to, I'm thinking, some preacher curls afterwards, and see how that goes. We're gonna start with our left, and then just match it. Okay. We kind of hit, I guess, 7 1/4. So we're gonna try to hit 7 to 7 1/4 on the next one. All right, we'll see. Let's go ahead and do our second set. We're gonna do these for, I'm thinking 6 to 10 on each side. Start off with our left, weaker hand, and then switch over to our right. Hopefully we can get at least a solid 8 to 10. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, it's Angel's turn. Let's go ahead and do this last one. And then I'm thinking I'm gonna do some cables afterwards just because those usually feel pretty good. Angel's probably gonna do some type of dumbbell work. He always likes to do that. But we went up a little bit. We went from 20 to 22.5. Hopefully I can get at least a solid 7 to 8. We're aiming for 100 though. So Oh my god. I barely got that one. Let's go ahead and let's do our last exercise. And I think either I join Angel for forearms or I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll see. But we're just gonna do these back supported dumbbell curls. We'll try to do as many as we can. Probably gonna do a double with our both hands instead of one at a time. We're gonna pause at that bad boy. Probably take a quick 10-second, 15-second break and hit it for maybe like two more. Yeah, maybe hit it for like three more. Oh my god. Okay. We just managed to just get to, just fine. Where the fuck did Angel go? Okay. Let's finish this last one. We dropped down to 25 from 30. Probably gonna hit this for hopefully 10. We'll see. We'll try to do as many as we can. Okay, I think that was pretty good. Let's do a little bit of forms and then pull down. Let's go ahead and see what kind of damage we did. Nice. Okay. That was pretty good. Let's take one more. Nice. Okay. So I'm thinking we're gonna do maybe 10, 15 minutes of cardio, catch up to Angel downstairs, and then go home. But today was a pretty good day. We'll see if we don't get super weight on the way out.
Okay, we destroyed legs, we destroyed biceps, and we destroyed forearms. Today was a solid leg day. We did 3 sets of Smith machine squats, 2 sets of that leg press machine that's new at the gym that's been pretty good, and leg extensions. With leg extensions, actually today I felt a little bit stronger too. The not wearing shoes during my leg lifts have been I want to say been beneficial, to be honest. They've been helping me a lot. Thanks, shout out to Angel, who started kind of doing it, and then I just started copying him. He started not wearing shoes, and so I started doing the same, and everything just feels so much better. Right now we're about to go drop them off. We have around almost 1,000 calories to play with, so we're probably going to make, I'm thinking I'm gonna make something with some ground beef. It's some 91.9 that we picked up from Costco. which is nice. Some 91.9, and then we're probably gonna do that with some rice. Hit some oikos, and then maybe some mango cups. Honestly, man, those mango cups give me life. They're just so good. They're so good. I was actually supposed to have one before coming to the gym, but I completely forgot because I got a little bit busy. But I was supposed to have another one right before the gym. So maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. We got a new tripod, by the way, too. So I'm pretty excited about that. We're getting rid of the one we have. We're giving it to Angel because that one's a tripod for the iPhone, and so that's beneficial for him because he likes taking photos at home and stuff. And I got myself a better tripod so it can actually hold my camera, just because the one I have now is it's a little flimsy. It's a little flimsy, and the one I got actually is for actual cameras and everything. So I'm pretty excited to set that up and start using it starting tomorrow. And then yeah, so we'll see if we can get better angles with that new tripod too, because it's a little bit longer, so I can probably put it a little bit further away from me, and then just like really put it up high, so that way I can take up a little bit less space at the gym as well. It seems like a lot of folks were MIA today at the gym. There was a little bit less than usual, as expected though. When it's raining and the weather's pretty bad, people typically don't want to show up to the gym, and it's understandable, but that shouldn't be an excuse. You should be coming to the gym even when it's raining. Obviously, there's good reasons here and there if you can't come, but if it's for just not wanting to come or you're lazy, come on, get up. You're gonna end up thanking yourself months from now when you're being super consistent and you see all these different changes in your body. If you're following a pretty good program, you'd be thanking yourself, and you don't want to skip those days, because they add up over time. Try to give yourself maybe something was happening, but yeah, I lost my train of thought. No worries. Like I mentioned, we're gonna head home. We're dropping off Angel real quick. We're gonna mess with some ground beef for a little bit, maybe watch some YouTube, hang out a little bit, and then edit the vlog from today. But man, it's been getting a little bit easier to edit and to kind of play around with the equipment now. It's becoming muscle memory, where I don't really have to think about it as much. I kind of just do it, and I already know what to do, which is awesome, because before I felt like I was paying so much attention to the camera in the early few weeks of me using it, and so now I get to just mainly focus on my workout, and then just let the camera do its thing. So I'm pretty happy. But that doesn't mean I'm done. I can still learn a little bit more with the camera. I think at some point I do want to get into maybe color grading. That would be super cool, just because it can really make your footage just go from one level to another, and that'd be pretty cool. That'd be another skill that I can put under my belt. And maybe it would do time if we end up liking this whole camera thing and everything. Maybe I start taking videos outside and taking photos and stuff. We'll see what we end up doing. I really want to just use this channel as a bodybuilding channel, obviously, but I also kind of want to be creative with it. Just throw videos here and there of like different little things, just to change things up for folks. But that's gonna come in due time, once I feel just a tiny bit more comfortable and I get a little bit better setup and everything. That will come for sure. I'm thinking that yesterday me and Jasmine were watching the new Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie. The one that came out just recently with Timothée, I think. Me and Jasmine like to say his name because it's funny, the way we say it. But with Timothée, it's pretty good. It is pretty good, man. All of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movies are my favorite. Honestly, the old school one really hits home just because it just feels so nostalgic. And then the second was also pretty fire, just because it added a little bit more of an upgraded look to the whole story. But then this third one is a little bit more of a musical, but I feel like Timothée did such a good job that it didn't feel like a musical. And I'm not super into musicals, honestly. I'm not into them as much, but that one was just was super good. Honestly, I enjoyed the whole way through, and I think just the storytelling mixed with the musical was pretty good. I think that's why I liked it. Maybe they'll come up with a fourth one, but I think the third one, I think that's pretty good. Setting it off as leaving it off as a third one, because you never know. If they start throwing a bunch of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, is going to become the next Fast and Furious franchise, where they're throwing 15 movies at us, like Fast Furious 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's like a bunch of them, and you just kind of lose the lore of of the movies. So it's not as good to just start throwing a bunch of sequels and part ones and part twos and part threes and stuff. Okay, enough talking. Let's drop off Angel, and then we're gonna drive to the apartment, hang out a little bit. I will see everyone tomorrow for day 40. Man, we're almost we're reaching a little bit towards a month and a half of cutting, so I'm pretty excited. I will see everyone tomorrow.